My name is Tracy James, and I have two children. My son Liam is 5 when we started the program. He's 6 now, and we've had great success. We started, prior to him starting kindergarten, we had years of developmental delays, seeing therapists through school, early intervention, and we were led down the path to a developmental pediatrician who ultimately sent us to Children's Hospital, and really just couldn't help us diagnostically or giving us any tools. We were scared. We were very fearful of him starting kindergarten. Behaviorally, he had tantrums. We didn't know how he was going to get through the day. We were really a family in crisis. And the developmental pediatrician recommended we get private OT, which led us to meeting Lisa Schumann. And it was night and day. Pretty soon after, we were able to learn strategies pretty quickly about what was working for our son and what wasn't. He's able to now self-regulate. We had him on some medication, guanfacine, which completely just subdued him, made him very cranky. He was napping every day between, I'd say, 3 and 5. If we left him alone, he would just fall asleep. We are now able to take him off the medication, and he's medication-free and happy and joyful, and really, like I said, able to self-regulate. He's just a joy in our family, and we're all just happier. So Liam was put on guanfacine by his developmental pediatrician for his outbursts, emotional regulation. It's actually an adult blood pressure medication, which made us nervous. We had to regulate his, monitor his blood pressure. It made him extremely subdued and cranky. He was napping every day. So ultimately, through this Peaceful Me program that we discovered, he's able to self-regulate. We felt empowered enough by the end of the school year to take him off the medication, and he's a joy again. He is able to self-regulate. He's able to control his own emotions and deal with whatever comes up. And I've learned a lot of strategies, which I've passed on to my husband. So as a family, we are really able to just navigate whatever comes our way. We're not as hopeless as we were, and we're not as fearful as we once were. And ultimately, he's medication-free, which is our goal. So as part of the Peaceful Me program, we really focused on what was triggering our son. And what I love about this program is that it brought to light that our daughter, in effect, was one of his biggest triggers. So we were able to work together. Lisa taught us a ton of strategies and really filtered down what worked for them. And now they get along. He's not feeling this immense pressure from his sister. They work together and they're friends again, which is huge. And that Peaceful Me turned into the Peaceful We, really. I can't say enough that how by learning what triggers and what's the root of the problem, it just empowered all of us to learn new strategies about how to deal with it. And that's what I love about it. We have tools, we have some tricks, we have things to rely on when things get a little hairy at home. We're not as scared. We really are confident that these tools will help us. So we've read a lot of parenting books, and we've had a lot of advice from a lot of people, but none of it helpful. This really helped us in that schools and the counselors and psychologists are always so negative. This really gave us positive strategies to work on at home, and they're peaceful, they're happy, they're working together, and they're playing together. And we got there ourselves. We came up with the strategies that worked for them on our own and what was best for our family, and they're ours now, and those are our toolkit to rely on. So I would highly recommend the Peaceful Me program, and even just to start the journey. I would never have believed what we had uncovered for both my son and our family and our dynamic, and I just can't say enough about how it's helped us. So I would truly just give it a shot, go down that path, and you'll be happier in the end.